Our first in-studio guest is a very talented guy, Tommy Scala, born and raised in Newark, New Jersey. Always had a love of the standards. And he finishes up really a full career as a police officer down in New Jersey, still working. He has a little bit more time on his hands to devote to his music, and he is in town for a couple of shows that you don't want to miss. So we're going to welcome Tommy Scala to the show and find out more about you. Hello.
Hello. Hi. How are you?
Very good. Thank you for coming up, because you're only on a couple of days off and then you're back to the force.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Tell me, where did this love of music come from for you?
Oh, I grew up listening to the standards, Frank Sinatra, Bobby Darin, Elvis Presley, you know, and I just grew up listening to great music, and I used to sing it as a little kid in my house, listening to my father's records. And I just grew accustomed to that music. I just love that music. I love the big band sound and the big voices.
The difference, though, between you and other people who love the music is that you can sing it. When did you know you could sing?
You know, Linda, that's funny. As a kid, I used to sing all the time. And then as I grew up, I used to sing at parties and doing the karaoke stuff. And people would say, you know, you really can sing. You got a good voice. You ought to pursue it. You know, nah, that's not me. You know, and I just started to evolve into it, and I started to go to voice coaches and talk to different people, and I just started to take off with it.
And you have been clinically, I'm just doing medical segments, classically trained. I mean, you're adept at opera and Broadway and things like that.
I've trained with a couple of classical vocal coaches and opera coaches as well.
Yeah.
They wanted me to go into the opera, end of it, so to speak, but that's a whole new genre of music and a whole new,
Right.
I don't know.
Do the guys on the force know you sing?
Yeah, they call me Sinatra.
And listen, those guys in Newark,
in the police force, they're
not messing around. But you have, you've had success on America's Got Talent and X Factor, so you're kind of being discovered here.
Yes, I was, a few years back, I auditioned for the X Factor and went live in front of the judges, Simon Cowell and L.A. Reid and Paul Abdul. And they had said to me, Simon had said to me, you're more than what I'm hearing. But, right now you're not what we're looking for, but keep doing what you do. I appreciate it, and everything was okay, and it went fine, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to keep pursuing it and go what I love.
Now, if you had the luck out there to be on a wonderful cruise, a Carnival cruise, you may have seen Tommy on stage. Was this fun?
Yes.
Yeah?
Oh, it was a ball. I was on vacation, Linda, with my family, and they had a talent show, and you had to put your name in a hat, and they picked 6 finalists, and we all sang, and I won. Luckily, I won, and it was a great time. Had a ball.
That's cool.
And what was funny? I'm in the. There was probably maybe 1,500 people, maybe 1,000 people in the audience right here.
Yeah.
And I hear people yelling Newark, Galesburg, and I'm like, wow. I get done with the show, I come off the elevator, I come into the hallway, and it was 3 girls from Newark.
Oh my gosh.
And they were like, oh my God, you're a Newark police officer, oh my God, you're great, And that was kind of cool. I mean, we were in like the Bahamas on a cruise, so that was kind of cool.
That's another reason why when you're sitting up here on the set, we have a similar accent. It's kind of nice to talk to somebody closer to home. But you are going to be performing here at the Expo Market and the Snooty Fox?
Yes, the Snooty Fox will be this evening. It starts at 6, and I'll probably be going on around 8 or 8:30. Ashley Amoya from here in Buffalo, she'll be performing as well. And I've never heard Ashley live. I saw her on video, and she's fabulous. And then tomorrow, I believe it's going to be sometime around 6 or so. I'm not sure. I got to find out exactly, but I think it's around 6 at the Expo Center.
And you will find that snow will not keep anybody home this weekend.
I was wondering about that.
Oh, no. Newark, let me tell you.
I was wondering about
Buffalo.
That because in Jersey, it keeps people home.
In Jersey, forget it. Everybody would have been home for today.
Absolutely.
But here in Western New York, we're a hearty group. And what are they going to get tonight? What are they going to get when they hear Tommy Scala?
They're going to get a big surprise. They're going to get a classical. They're going to get Sinatra. They're going to get some Bobby Darin, but they're going to get a bigger classical sounding voice is what they're going to get.
Really?
They're going to get almost like an opera sound.
Wow.
Yes, that's what they're.
And we talked about Tommy's currently working with the Newark Police Department. You're going to be retiring in a couple of years, and you're going to try to do this now more full time and and
Yes.
really start the second half of your life?
Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I have 4 more to go, and I'm hoping after that I can pursue the career I love.
And then your
Exactly.
family's very supportive, right? Which I think is very cool.
Very, very
Yeah, it's
supportive.
fun to be able to look forward to a retirement from one thing, and yet, you know, the doors will be opening for your passion.
Absolutely.
And that's really what retirement should be.
And that's what it's, absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree.
Are you excited about this? It seems like you are.
Very. I can't wait.
What about recording? Any plans to record?
Yes, in the near future, I'm probably going to do some recording. I've done recording before. Nothing on a major, level, but I'd like to pursue some original material and go that route.
You know,
as well.
every time a Rod Stewart does this, or another big artist, everybody loves these albums of standards.
Yes,
We don't hear this great music
yes,
anymore.
That's exactly it.
So,
and I want to bring that back. I want to bring that style back.
I mean, it's romantic. You can dance to it. It's got great memories.
Newer music in that style.
Right.
Bring it back.
Yeah, do it.
Clean, good music. It's got meaning. It's got feeling, and it is home.
Well, we can't wait to see how you progress, Tommy. It's going to be really fun.
I can't wait to perform tonight. And before I go, I'd just like to give a shout out to my dear friend who had brought me up here. And real quick, I know you guys have to go. Rich Radis from Buffalo here. We've met approximately 3 years ago, and we've talked all the time. And then, work and business came between us the last year or so, and we reached out again to each other, and he brought me up here, and it's wonderful, just wonderful. And he's a great guy. Also, Mark Campanella, Jim Radowski, and my brother-in-law, Pat Masson, who took the 5.5-hour ride and drove me up to Buffalo on a snowstorm.
You made it in 5.5 hours? Awesome.
Yeah, 5.5 hours, yeah. Yeah, well, actually, we went through Pennsylvania.
Okay.
I wanted to go the throughway.
Right.
And we mapped it out, and it was a little shorter going through Pennsylvania.
Let Garmin take care of it, or Tom.
You got it.
Yes, they are awesome.
You got it.
Well, Tommy Scala, remember that name, everybody. And Tommy will be performing. Where are you tonight?
Tonight I'm at the Snooty Fox.
The Snooty Fox, right here
6
downtown
p.m.
on Delaware. And is it tomorrow you're at?
Tomorrow, the Expo. I believe it's about 6 at the Expo.
All right, there's a voice that you will not forget, everybody. Tommy Scala, all right? We welcome him to Western New York, and he is going to give you a great show. All right, a little bit from Tommy before we go to break.